Building an aerobic base takes time. And sometimes it can get really boring when you're just running slow all the time. So today I need to find somewhere new to run. It's not long enough. Not long enough. Well, I gotta go see that property later today. And there's another one here that I'm gonna be taking a look at. It's just a couple of houses down. That's another one right there. I always like to come a little bit early to take a look at my surroundings and what other homes are, for sale, and just get a little bit of a vibe before I show my clients any properties, because I just don't know what I'm going to be dealing with. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm gonna find a trail somewhere. I'm gonna find a trail to run, because clearly Mountain Forest isn't gonna do it for me. This is a little bit of like behind the scenes of what it's like for me, anyways, trying to navigate my day, so to speak. I have to tell you, I just about lost my drone. Yeah, it's a true story. I am smack dab in the middle of nowhere. Like, seriously, there's nothing out here. I don't know. But this is a very tiny town. 1856. That's the brewery right here. I think they do like tours and stuff. And you can go in there and you can pick up your 6-pack or 12 or whatever. This is kind of a neat little town. I don't think there's a trail system here, though. Interesting. Let me go for some ice cream. You know what? I think I filmed a video in this town once. God, it's been a long time. Newstead Community Park. Maybe we'll go into this park entrance. 1987. I don't think there's going to be enough trails for me to run. This town is very tiny. Yes, I got a bike in my car. I got work stuff in my car. Heck, I got everything in my car. But this tire, man, this is flat. Oh, I gotta fill that tire up. I got a slow leak.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this life.
You know those moments where you just get excited when you find a new trail? Well, this is me. I could be a little bit more disciplined in my training. Yeah, I do wake up early in the morning, like 5 o'clock. But I like to slowly get my day going. Sometimes I do get out for an early run, sometimes not. Sometimes I'm just trying to get, my day figured out when it comes to work. Being self-employed is always a challenge, specifically in these times. So I like to kind of go slow and allow my stress to kind of just melt away on the trail. Yeah, there's always something to think about. There's always a problem to solve. There's always something going on, but that's okay. These places that I run just bring me so much joy. Just going out and trying to explore, trying to find a new place to run, that's the fun part for me. I love the training aspect of it, but I like the things that you find along the way. Like this little place here. Yeah, there's not much of a trail, I don't think, but, it's something that most people don't even know even exists. Probably only the small local population actually uses this. And people from outside, not from the area, probably have never been here. Just like me, I'm exploring. I'm building a base, trying to stay motivated while not losing my mind just running slow all the time. the base building stage is always one of those stages where I'm just like, something's got to give. Either my run needs to change, the area that I run needs to change. Maybe I need to think about things a little bit differently.
Man, these trees are so old and so big, like, my God. Some of them are in here are flipping amazing. But this is a neat little trail. It's not really long enough to do anything with. But, if you're just out for a date where you want to come have a picnic, I mean, seriously, it's flipping awesome. This drone, she's alive and she's working really well. Yes, I submerged it in the water, not that I meant to, but it kind of took off and just went vroom, above the lake last week. And anyways, it was kind of sad to see it landing in the water. I had to swim out and get it and I just totally forgot I had all my electronics still on me, except my phone. I put my phone on the bank of the river, so that was okay. But it was kind of a pain in the butt that I had to do that, because I had my spare battery with me, I had my car keys with me, I had everything with me. It was just not a good scene. But she's alive. And for Hover, the company Hover, seriously, it's not waterproof, but it works. I don't recommend anyone having it crash in the water and sink down 5 feet and then have to go swim and get it. But with your clothes on, it's so hard to get down to the bottom of the lake I was on. But anyways, all is good in my world, because I got a drone that still works. Looks like Hanover's the place. Weird looking motel. Like right in town. And where does the road begin and where does the parking lot begin? I don't know. There's an abandoned school here. There's crops. Someone's got a garden growing out there. Every step is a choice. And on those long, slow marathon training runs, it's easy for the mind to wander, or to wander to thoughts of quitting. But what if those miles could be more than just training? What if they could be an adventure? I used to think of slow as boring, but keeping my heart rate low, right in the aerobic zone, has opened up a whole new world. It's not about speed, it's not about endurance, it's about the exploration. Because when you're not pushing for pace, you notice things. The hidden paths that take you places that you've never been before, that you've never really noticed as you drove past. Now you can explore it. That quiet neighborhood with the beautiful old houses, that's yours to discover. Each run becomes a mini expedition, a chance to see your world and yourself It's pretty neat,
from a new perspective. Until this happened. This has made me really think.
Just crouching at the riverside here in a park in Hanover, Ontario. This is the Saugeen River, which the mouth of the Saugeen actually empties out into Lake Huron. It's about 60 kilometers downstream, I think. At one time, this park was Christine Heron's favorite place in the whole world, I've been told. If I'd been here before May 18th, 1993, I might have seen her down here, catching frogs or fishing. Nobody here today. Just this path next to the river.
So I was just listening to a podcast, and it's very disturbing. In 1993, there was a 15-year-old girl who got killed in this trail system. God, that makes me sick. Like, they captured the guy after, like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. But my God, what is wrong with people? Someone just out going to school, minding their own business in this beautiful area, and all of a sudden is gone. Her poor mother, friends, family, dad, stepdad, everybody. Christine Heron. My gosh. Rest in peace, young child. I feel like this trail is haunted. Like, I listened to a little bit more of that podcast, and apparently her body and bones floated down this river. Oh my God. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, it's just so grotesque, sick. And it's such a beautiful, maybe she's the guardian of the forest now. Or maybe, like, I don't know, I'm all creeped out. This is, like, I just feel like this is maybe haunted, possessed. I don't know, maybe I'm being stupid. I don't know, maybe I'm being ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe I'm just creeped out because I just listened to this podcast and I just happen to be running in this particular spot. I don't know, I need to get back to my car. It's been a hot one today. And it's definitely not a math run. This is more of a tempo. Very slow tempo. But my heart rate is up there. It's just shy of 160. My heart goes out to all the females who have to organize their day to stay safe, you know, while out in the world. I don't understand how people can be so violent. It's sickening in so many ways. Like, I had to stop my podcast because I couldn't listen to it anymore. Because in these trail system, I don't know, did she find the path to the other side? Is she held here in purgatory? Like, I don't know, man. But God, I don't feel well right now. This is just too close to home, you know, to see stuff like this happen. I know it happens out in the world, but I've never run somewhere where someone was abducted and killed and her body never found. But, you know, he confessed to how it all went down, and the podcast goes into so much detail. And oh, I mean, great reporting to finally get this case closed, but God, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is not good. I just feel like just going home, but I can't. All right, let's continue, I guess. I don't even know why it's in this video, but this is just what it's like every day. I'm out for a run and things pop up, and this is just my day. Grain factory right there. Okay, so I'm going to catch the trail down the road here.
Look at this place. The sun is filtering through the canopy, painting the path in shimmering gold. The air is so fresh, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. Every detail whispers of peace. It's perfect solitude. It's like nothing bad could ever happen here. It's a sanctuary, truly. But the quiet can be deceiving. What if this very beauty, this profound stillness became a witness? What if something terrible unfolded right here, hidden by the very trees that offer such comfort? The trail doesn't remember, but you do. And suddenly, the sanctuary feels less like a haven, more like a tomb. These are just some of the thoughts that goes through my head as I run through this amazing trail.
Oh my God, it's so hot right now. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but my training certainly goes in a different direction when it gets really hot. Like, my heart rate, yeah, it's through the roof right now. Not where I want it to be, but God, look at that. That's stunning. It's the Saugeen River. You know, days like this, I just feel like it's crazy adventure. It's warm. God, this is just the beginning of summer. And man, you can just feel it in the air. And this beautiful scenery. This is incredible. It makes marathon training so much easier when it's so nice. Once you can overcome the heat, training in this is just, it's great. Beautiful breeze. So I've been trying to think about what I was gonna put in today's video. And I thought that I would just kind of take you along on one of my runs and just talk. You know, like, there's a lot of us out there training for something, whether it's a race or whether you just want to stay healthy. I enjoy these run talks. Makes me feel like I'm kind of out for a run with you guys, So this has been an adventure along the Hanover Rail Trail. I've only seen one homeless person, and they were back there camping out. I've been seeing less and less homeless people. I don't know if they've gone deeper into the woods or they're getting the help they need. I hope they're getting the help they need. Couldn't imagine what it would be like. Must be so difficult, specifically if maybe you don't have any support. But there are some of them that are just a piece of work. Oh. Seriously, my heart rate. Oh, it's too high. I'm just treating this as a tempo run today because my heart rate is too high. I'm talking, I'm filming, I'm stopping, I'm starting, you know, and like it's been one of those kind of runs today. Not every day is like a perfect kind of run day. You know, as much as I would like to think that, you know, my training is the best, my training is going really well, it's far from ideal. Yeah, my running is far from ideal. You know, 40K a week, 30K a week, that is not enough to train to complete a marathon. But that's the problem. That is a problem that I am facing, where I know I'm gonna have to bump it up. It'll happen though. I know it will.